When people think of papaya, they usually imagine a sweet tropical fruit served fresh or blended into juices. But its story stretches far beyond the plate, touching mythology, early medicine, and the vast web of global trade that reshaped cultures from the 15th century onward. Papaya does not appear in classical mythologies such as Greek or Norse traditions, simply because it originated in Central America and southern Mexico. However, in the cultures where it first grew, it carried symbolic and spiritual meaning. In Mesoamerican traditions, papaya was often associated with fertility and abundance, natural healing, the regeneration of life. Its fast growth and continuous fruiting made it a powerful symbol of nature's generosity. Some oral traditions describe fruit-bearing trees like papaya as gifts from the earth or spiritual forces, meant to sustain human life. The fruit's remarkable digestive properties, now explained by the enzyme papain, were once understood in more mystical terms. Traditional healers sometimes believed papaya could cleanse the body of impurities, restore internal balance, remove unseen harmful forces. This gave papaya a role not just in physical health, but in spiritual well-being. Across its early cultural contexts, papaya came to symbolize purification and health, linked to its medicinal use, abundance and prosperity, due to its rich yield, transformation, reflecting its effects on digestion and internal processes. Even its appearance contributed to symbolism. When cut open, the fruit reveals dozens of black seeds clustered inside, often interpreted as a sign of hidden vitality or inner richness. Strictly speaking, papaya was not part of early medieval Europe. Its introduction to the wider world came only after the voyages of explorers such as Christopher Columbus, who encountered it in the Caribbean and famously referred to it as the fruit of the angels. From the late 15th century onward, papaya began entering global awareness through expanding trade networks. This places its historical role at the transition between the medieval and early modern periods, when new foods and medical knowledge were rapidly exchanged. Once Europeans encountered papaya, it didn't stay in the Americas for long. Through Spanish and Portuguese trade routes, the fruit traveled across continents, reshaping cuisines and healing traditions. Spanish explorers carried papaya seeds to the Caribbean and the Philippines. Portuguese traders introduced it to India and parts of Africa. From there, it spread across Southeast Asia and tropical regions worldwide. Within a few generations, papaya had become a global crop, especially in warm climates. As papaya reached Asia, it was not just adopted, it was transformed and deeply integrated into local traditions. In India, papaya became both a food and a remedy in systems like Ayurveda. It was used for supporting digestion, balancing bodily systems, treating skin and inflammatory conditions. Ripe papaya was valued for nourishment, while unripe papaya was often used in cooking and natural remedies. In Thailand, green papaya became the star ingredient of som tam, a spicy and refreshing salad. Here, papaya is appreciated less for sweetness and more for its crisp texture, its ability to absorb strong flavors, and its role in balancing hot, sour, salty, and sweet tastes. This culinary use reflects a completely different interpretation of the fruit compared to its American origins. Across countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, and the Philippines, papaya found diverse uses: in soups and stews, unripe, as a fresh dessert, ripe, as a natural meat tenderizer. It also retained its medicinal reputation, often used in traditional remedies for digestion and skin health. As papaya spread, its healing properties were observed and adapted by different cultures. Papaya became widely known for aiding digestion. It was used to relieve indigestion. It helped break down tough foods. It supported gut function. Even without modern science, healers recognized its effectiveness. Papaya pulp and latex were used in wound care, skin treatments, anti-inflammatory remedies. Its ability to soften tissue reinforced its reputation as a natural purifier and healer. Papaya's versatility made it valuable in many food traditions. Unripe papaya, cooked as a vegetable in savory dishes. Ripe papaya, eaten fresh or in desserts. Used to tenderize meat, a technique still common today. Its adaptability allowed it to fit seamlessly into both indigenous and newly developing cuisines shaped by trade. A fruit that connected worlds. Papaya is a powerful example of how a single plant can bridge cultures and eras. It began as part of Indigenous American traditions. It carried symbolic and healing meanings. It spread globally during the Age of Exploration. It became deeply rooted in Asian, African, and tropical cuisines. Rather than belonging to one mythology, papaya developed a shared global identity, a symbol of healing, adaptability, and cultural exchange. Papaya in modern science, medicine, and industry. What earlier cultures described as cleansing or healing properties of papaya is now understood through biochemistry, especially thanks to one powerful compound, papain. The science behind papaya, papains. Papain is a natural enzyme found in papaya, especially in the unripe fruit and its milky latex. Scientifically, it's classified as a proteolytic enzyme, meaning it breaks down proteins into smaller components. This one function explains a surprising number of papaya's traditional uses. A natural digestive aid. Papain helps the body break down complex proteins, improve nutrient absorption, reduce digestive discomfort. This validates why so many traditional systems, like Ayurveda, used papaya for stomach issues long before enzymes were understood. Medical applications. Modern medicine has taken these properties and refined them into practical treatments, wound care, and debridement. Papain is used in certain medical formulations to remove dead or damaged tissue, clean wounds more effectively, promote healing. This process, known as enzymatic debridement, is especially useful in chronic wounds and burns. Research has explored papaya extracts for reducing inflammation, supporting immune response, assisting recovery from injuries. While not a miracle cure, it shows how traditional observations are being scientifically validated. Papain is commonly included in over-the-counter digestive aids, often alongside other enzymes to help with heavy meals, protein digestion, bloating. Papaya's enzymes turned out to be useful far beyond health. Food industry, natural meat tenderizer. Papain is widely used to soften tough cuts of meat, improve texture, reduce cooking time. This is a direct continuation of traditional practices that date back centuries. In brewing, papain helps prevent cloudiness in beer, stabilize proteins, improve shelf life. Papaya enzymes are now common in beauty products, exfoliating creams, face masks, skin brightening treatments. They work by gently breaking down dead skin cells, giving a smoother appearance, again echoing the fruit's ancient association with renewal and purification. Papain is also used in softening wool and silk, treating leather. Its ability to break down proteins makes it valuable in processing natural materials. Today, papaya has become a staple in global health culture. Papaya is often labeled a superfood because it is rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, antioxidants, fiber. These contribute to immune support, skin health, digestive wellness. Papaya is increasingly used in detox diets, juice cleanses, holistic nutrition plans. While some claims are exaggerated, its core benefits are well supported. What's striking is how closely modern science mirrors ancient beliefs. Ancient view, papaya cleanses and heals. Modern understanding, enzymes break down proteins, aid digestion, and support tissue repair. Different languages, same underlying truth. Even Christopher Columbus calling it the fruit of the angels reflects the sense of wonder people felt when encountering its effects, something we now explain with chemistry, but still appreciate in practice. Papaya's journey is a rare example of continuity across time. Indigenous cultures recognized its healing power. Medieval trade spread it across continents. Traditional medicine systems adopted and refined its use. Modern science isolated and studied its active compounds. Industry found innovative applications. Few plants have made such a smooth transition from myth to medicine to molecular science to global industry. Thanks for your time. See you next round. Stay awesome.